My name is Khadijah Lashaun, and I am the Black guidance counselor that my community needs. I'm a strategic investor and CEO. I make money in my sleep, and I teach others how to do the same. I share my knowledge, talents, and resources with others. So if you're in need of that motivation or courage to start following your own path, look no further. My intention is to share as much value with you all as possible and to show you that there are many different paths to happiness and many different paths to wealth. You just have to find the one that's right for you. Hello everyone, my name is Khadijah Lashaun, also known as your Black guidance counselor. My goal is to guide you to the resources that you need, okay? Especially those spiritual entrepreneurs, you know what I mean? The people who connected to God and they know God exists and they just need his help. That's who I'm helping, okay? Because I'm with God, okay? If anybody tries to tell you something, just know I'm with God. I listen to him, okay? And if you understand what I'm about, I have the Black Creator Podcast for a reason, okay? Because I'm a Black creator. You may or may not be a Black creator, but you're a creator. We all create, okay? And I don't mean like necessarily, like some people are more creative than others, obviously, but we're all creators. We all create our life. We manifest the things in our life. We attract the things in our life. So if you don't like where you're at, you need to start attracting something different, okay? So that's why you need to tune into my podcast. You need to lock in with my tea times because I give you the tea. The tea, honey. And it's hot. Hot. So, you know, blow it out. I'm silly. Okay. So today, I am coming to you guys telling you about something that I really... connections are being formed in my mind, okay? Connections are being formed in my mind, and I'm just starting to realize that, like, we have a lot of knowledge that we have access to that we don't even realize because we aren't tapping into it, you know? I tap in by listening to motivational speakers, listening to people who I aspire to be like Oprah Winfrey, Steve Harvey, Tyler Perry, Issa Rae. I listen to those people. Kevin Gates. I listen to those people. I listen to their way of living, things that they learned on their journey, so I can learn from those things and not make those same mistakes, or just be aware of how your life could go, you know, and how things can happen and cause and effect and stuff like that. So I like doing stuff like that. And also I tap in by meditating. And when I meditate, I get ideas. Like, I get amazing ideas. When I meditate consistently, I get ideas, man. And it's like, wow, and just keep getting better and better and better. So I encourage you guys to meditate. I encourage you to listen to motivational speaking. Whoever motivates you. Whoever makes you want to get up out of bed. Whoever you see them living their best life and you're like, yeah, I want that. I want that. You know? Listen to them. Listen to them. Just listen and pay attention, because nobody gets to where they're at for no reason. There's always a chugga 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 behind any success. Any success. I was not here a year ago or 2 years ago. I was doing something completely different. Completely different. So I just feel like it's important to recognize that we're all on a journey. We're all on a journey and we're all growing and everything. So today's video is going to be about understanding and recognizing the traps that are around you and surround you at all times. They're traps. And you can only recognize a trap when you open up your mind. So in order to open up your mind, you need to start listening. Okay? Listen to yourself. But if you're telling yourself the wrong things, stop listening. Well, tell yourself the right things, okay? Don't down yourself. Don't make yourself feel guilty. Don't make yourself feel bad about anything. Apologize and move forward. Apologize and move forward. Stop holding grudges and staying stuck in negative energy, it's not going to do anything for you. And it's just, honestly, it's ruining your days. It's making you, it can make you just start to hate yourself, and you don't want to do that. So just apologize and move forward, okay? You have to understand, let me take my glasses off. You have to understand that there are traps. There are traps, systems that are in place that are just there. And because we grew up with these systems, we think that these systems are normal. And that's just the way it is. And that's the way it's going to be and all that. But it doesn't have to be like that. It doesn't have to be like that. We can choose different. We can choose different. So I'll give you an example. Okay? I'll give you a couple of examples of systems that exist. Okay? A system that exists, and I'm going to talk about it first because it's the most important one. Okay? So if you listen to anything else, listen to this. The healthcare system is fed by the food industry. I'm going to say that again. The healthcare system, I'm talking about America, I can't speak on other things. The healthcare system is fed by the food industry system, okay? And who owns the healthcare system? Who makes the most money in the healthcare system? Who makes the most money? The doctors make money, okay? The nurses make money, okay? But who really makes the money? That's the question, right? I'm going to tell you who makes the money. The people who make the money is the insurance companies, okay? Because they don't want to pay you nothing. They just want to take your money, and not pay you nothing. They'll pay for what they have to, but they will cut costs by any means necessary. Because that's their empire. You know, you got to realize everybody got their own empire, and, you know, you can pick and choose which one you want to start building. That's your choice. But, yeah, the insurance companies making money, boom. Who else? The pharmaceutical companies, the people who make the medicine that cause a lot of side effects. They make the money. But you know what? We're the most... I'm going to look it up, too. I'm going to look it up while I'm right here. Hold on. Okay. So, I said, what are the top 5 health issues in America? Okay? I looked it up. It says diabetes, Alzheimer's, stroke, heart disease, cancer, chronic kidney disease, and chronic lung disease. So we're talking about cancer, okay? Cancer is a problem that's been a problem, but it wasn't always a problem. You understand? It wasn't always a problem. Cancer wasn't a problem way back when things have changed. You understand? So things have changed. I'm speaking my truth, y'all. I'm speaking my truth. This is what I feel. This is not necessarily anything it's backed by things that I've learned on my journey and just realizations I've come to. So it's my opinion, okay? My opinion is that the food industry is feeding the healthcare system, and the healthcare system is paying for, is filling the pockets of the pharmaceutical companies, the insurance companies, and the doctors. The doctors. Why are the doctors so quick to prescribe you medicine? So quick to prescribe you medicine. Oh, you need a headache? Okay, I got you. Here's some random medicine. Oh, you have this little issue? I got you. Here's some medicine. Especially at hospitals. Peep it. Peep the game, y'all. Open your eyes. Okay? Yes, I understand the vaccination. I understand why, whatever. I'm not going to talk about that. But what I'm saying is that the top 5 issues, the majority of them, diabetes, obesity, diabetes. What do you think causes that? What do you think causes diabetes? What do you think causes high blood pressure? What do you think causes, what else is there? Cancer. What causes those things? Answer the question in your head, okay? So, I always wonder, like, why is the doctor so quick to prescribe me medicine? I'm telling you I have depression. You want to give me a medicine? What? What? I'm telling you I have sleep issues. You want to give me sleep meds so I can get addicted to them? So I always have to pay for them? Have you always write me a prescription? When they write a certain prescription for certain things, they get a little kickback for recommending that brand. You understand? You understand? So what I'm saying is that don't fall into the trap anymore. Now that I've told you this information, like, okay, yeah, eat what you want, do what you gotta do, but start eating to live. Start learning more about the food that you eat, the ingredients that is in it, who cooked it. Do you trust who cooked it? Where did they source their food from? Start thinking about those things. I know it's hard. Okay? It's not easy. But when I started opening my mind up about what I was eating and what I was putting into my body started to heal itself. Okay? I was obese. I still technically, they consider me obese. I don't. I'm like, bruh, you can give that label to somebody else. You can find your 130 pound, 5'3", 5'4" someone somewhere else, because I'm a thick woman. I'm going to always be a thick woman. And you're not going to tell me that I'm still super overweight when I know I progressed. I lost 80 pounds in 2 years. And you're going to tell me I still need to lose weight? Bruh, shut up. Shut up. Them doctors, sometimes they be on point, but sometimes they really just be talking. They don't even know. They can't even tell me what is a healthy diet. How is it that you can't tell me what is a healthy diet, but you telling me I have a eating issue? What the fuck? You trying to tell me that I'm obese, but you can't help me with my diet? You can't tell me what I should be eating, what I shouldn't be eating? What the hell am I going to you for? Like, the fuck? So I'm not with the Western medicine. I'm just not. At all. At all. That's just me. But honestly, it's because I've realized that Western medicine is Western medicine. You understand? Like, maybe we need to go back to our roots. Maybe we need to go back to the things that our ancestors used to do. Simple things. Simple. Easy. I drink tea every day with honey and lemon and ginger. That's a simple tip. Honey, lemon, ginger, hot water. Drink it every day. It will protect your immune system. It will keep you good. Okay? That's a simple tip. Take a tablespoon of sea moss. Just 1 tablespoon. A tablespoon. A day. Once a day. Simple. You understand? Like, I'm realizing, like, my dad talked about this in one of our episodes that we did on the podcast, but he was just like, the truth is never simple. The truth is never complicated. The truth is never complicated. Only a lie is complicated. The truth is usually simple. I'm learning this stuff from my friends. I have a mentor and friend, Eva. I talk about her all the time. I met her on Life on Fire Academy. We went to a Christian academy together, a business coaching thing together. It was a networking opportunity. And I met her there. And when I heard her speak, she really spoke to me. Like, I was just like, wow, I didn't know that we weren't supposed to be eating this much a day. Like, I thought 3 meals a day was normal. I thought that was just what you do. I thought sugary drinks, juice, ain't nothing wrong with that. Drink what you want. Eat what you want. Like, yeah, limit. Because you have to realize it's addiction. Addiction. I was dealing with legit food addiction. Like, carbs. I'm paced so much back now. I eat 1 meal a day and I'm good. I'm good. I'm liking the way I'm looking. I feel good about myself. My skin is clear. Simple things. Drink your tea with your honey, lemon, and ginger and your hot water, and take your tablespoon of sea moss. I'm good. Before I did get the first vaccination, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I only did it because I wanted to go to the next game, and I didn't want not having the vaccine to limit my life. I didn't, and also, you gotta blend in. You don't want people thinking that you're, like, you don't want them to know, even though you are. I'm hidden in plain sight. Y'all don't even know where I'm at. I'm in Baltimore. I'm always in Baltimore, but you never know where I'm at, because you might be seeing this now, but you also might be seeing this like 5 years from now or 10 years from now, and it looked like I'm still in Baltimore, but I'm somewhere different now. This is just me in this moment in time. You understand? So, like, that's why I like filming these lives. But I'm just saying that the food industry feeds the healthcare system. So all those workers, those doctors, those nurses, I'm not saying that they're wrong. I'm not judging their career, their field, or anything. I'm just saying that there are natural ways that we can keep ourselves healthy. And we don't have to worry about the cancer. We don't have to worry about the heart disease. We don't have to worry about the lung disease. We don't have to worry about none of that. Because we drank our tea, our honey, lemon, and ginger in our tea, and we took our tablespoon of sea moss every day. Mix Diva's Essentials in North Carolina. Go there. Minx Diva's Essentials in North Carolina. She sells fresh sea moss. Okay? It's a trip. But if you on the East Coast, it's a nice drive. Listen to some audiobooks. Listen to some podcasts on the way there. That's what I do. I go get my jars of sea moss because I've tried another person's sea moss and it wasn't the same. It didn't affect me the same way. So I had to go back to the source that I connected with the most. Okay? So, yes. We can keep ourselves well by doing certain things. We need to listen to our elders. Not all elders, but listen to the elders, the wise masters of information. The people who are mentors, who are constantly feeding our community the right things. Be careful what you feed your mind. Because you are what you focus on. There's nothing wrong with having fun, watching something for entertainment. Entertain yourself, but also feed yourself the right things. Feed yourself the right foods, fruits and vegetables, y'all. It's that simple. Fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables. Every day. Every day. And water. Every day. It's that simple. It's literally that simple. The truth is always simple. These healthcare systems, I'm not saying we don't need them. I'm saying that we can do things to be preventative of sickness. We can do things to keep our body, to eliminate all the excess fat. We can do things to naturally eliminate the excess fat. Ginger, y'all. One of my smoothies, when I was really like in my weight loss, like, okay, I'm not eating any foods, I'm eating only smoothies. That was the stage that I was in. And my fruit smoothies, I had berries in my smoothies, so like strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, whatever berries, a frozen berry mixture, and cherries. I put cherries in there. Cherries are good for you too. The thing to understand about fruits and vegetables is that you want colors. Colors signify different things, and each color and each vegetable and each fruit has a different nutrient value. Like, it has different nutrient values. So each one might have more vitamin C or more vitamin K or vitamin whatever. I'm just saying colors are important with your diet. Okay? You want to give yourself the right stuff. Okay? Soda is not the right stuff. Liquor is not the right stuff, especially if you're not detoxing. Okay? Because our liver, our kidney, these organs that we have, they can only take so much. Okay? You can have your fun, but they can only take so much. I promise you, they can only take so much. So you need to be constantly detoxing. Like, we're going to have toxins that come into our body. This vaccine is a toxin that came into our body. You have to detox. You understand? Detox. Sea moss is a natural detox. I'm telling you, okay? Go to Minx Diva Essentials in North Carolina. She got a word for you. She gonna give you some positive energy. She gonna give you some sea moss. She gonna show you some stuff, some things that will introduce you to something bigger. Learn a different perspective, okay? Be different. Who wants to be the same person every year? It's boring. It's boring. So drink your tea, y'all. Drink your tea. Take your sea moss. Drink your tea. Take your sea moss. Because then, I'll be honest, when I drink my tea and I eat my sea moss, anything else I do for the rest of the day, I only eat one meal a day. That's how I do it. I've gotten to this stage. I have not always been at this stage, okay? That meal has to include some type of vegetable. May or may not be a protein in there. I'm not really with the red meat like that no more. I just not really with it. I'll eat it from time to time. I'm not gonna lie. You might catch me eating some red meat. You might catch me eating some ribs from time to time. But not all the time, okay? Not all the time. I didn't have my first pork rib until I was 24. My parents grew us up, no pork. That's what we were raised on. So now I'm like, I'll experiment, try it one time. I just like trying things just to try it, to see if I like it. If I like it, I'll keep doing it. But if I don't, I'm not. But I also listen to my body, okay? This is very important. Very important. Your body tells you what's good for your body and what's not. And this is how you can tell. If you feel sick, like say if you have heartburn or you have gas is normal. I'm just saying if you have, maybe your stomach's messed up when you drink some dairy or something like that. Or maybe your skin breaks out when you eat certain things. Your body is communicating with you all the time. If you have excess fat in certain areas or a lot of excess fat, I had it. Okay? I speak it because I know it. That is your body telling you something is wrong. Okay? Your body is always communicating with you. It's your choice if you want to listen. Okay? So if you're feeling, just like, or if you're overeating, that's your body telling you something. Okay? My body was telling me that you're not facing your fears. You're not facing your fears. You don't love yourself. You're not being your complete you. My body was telling me those things. My body was also telling me I needed to forgive some people in my heart and send love in their direction. Even if I wasn't going to be around them, forgive them. Let it go. Let the past be the past. We all go through trauma. And so the power of forgiving someone is very powerful. You'd be surprised how it affects things. But sometimes you also have to forgive yourself. Because we all make mistakes. Okay? So forgive yourself and ask yourself, why am I doing these things that are leading to these results? If your result is you're not where you want to be weight-wise, that's where I was. What are you doing to lead to this situation? What do you need to stop doing, first off? And then, once you recognize what you need to stop doing, instead of just trying to go cold turkey, which is not realistic, it's not realistic to go cold turkey at all. It's realistic to reduce. So, I was eating a lot, multiple times a day. Snacks, meals, eating. I was eating my emotions. So, the first step for me was literally, And this is not what I was supposed to talk about in this video. I'm just getting into something random. Okay, so I have to keep going with this. But the first step with me was literally just reducing my portions. Just cutting back. Not even cutting back. Like, okay, I'm eating about 3+ times a day. Okay? And I'm eating this much when I eat. So, why don't we try not finishing the plate? Okay? it's that simple. Why don't we try scooting that back a little bit? Okay? Just little changes. Little changes will get you there, because the cold turkey is just going to discourage you, because you're going to fall off. It's bound to happen. It's going to be that one time where you eat that meal you know you wasn't supposed to eat, and you overeat, but then you're like, you feel bad about it. You feel horrible. But forgive yourself and get back on. Get back on that saddle and ride it. Ride it, okay? You will get there. I promise you will get there. I need to heat this up, but it's okay. I'll wait for later. Okay, so what was I trying to say? Yes. So I started just by reducing my portions, and deciding what I was going to cut back on. So I was drinking sugary drinks all the time with every meal. I was drinking soda, I was drinking juice, and you have to realize that fat is literally carbs and sugar. It's literally carbs and sugar. So if you're eating rice, you're eating pasta, you're eating pizza, you're eating bread, all the stuff that we love and we're addicted to, low-key. When you're eating a lot of that, that leads to a lot of fat. It is what it is. So, yeah, that was a major problem for me. Another major problem for me was sugary drinks, so the juices and the sodas and just alcohol and stuff like that. Like, that was an issue for me. I was overdoing it. I was overeating. I was just over, because I was overcompensating for what I was lacking. You know, I wasn't living in my truth. Okay? Me being here and giving y'all my knowledge and sharing this with you and giving this time for free to you just because I feel called to do it is me being my authentic and my true self. It's me walking forward with God. That's where I'm at right now. And I feel the happiest I've ever felt. And I feel so connected, and I feel my heart's like even beating fast right now. I just feel this is where I'm supposed to be. You know? Like, I have the time, so give the time away for free. And when I put this up on YouTube, eventually I'll get paid for it. And when I put this on my podcast, I'll get paid for it. You understand? So it's gonna be good. It's like volunteer work. You know, I'm doing volunteer work right now, and then eventually it's gonna be a monetized volunteer work. So that's where we're at. But yes, recognize that food and what we eat, what we ingest, what we put into our body, who we put into our body affects us. All of us. We are women. Okay? We are very sensitive creatures. Meaning, I was experiencing, so I'll give you some examples of some issues I experienced when I was obese. When I was more heavy than I am now, and I was just not happy with myself. Issues I experienced: lack of self-esteem, lack of self-confidence, overeating. I told you about that, overeating. But also, I had skin issues, literally skin issues going on, okay? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Because everybody experiences those issues. Everybody, okay? I was experiencing skin issues. I was also experiencing, like, allergic reactions to my bra. So, like, when you're bigger, you know, clothes kind of like can rub against your skin and cause irritation. So I was experiencing irritation all up on my sides. I had scratching, dry skin, but that was also me not taking care of my skin. that was that. But just not taking care of myself. Like, I was letting everything go. Just letting everything go. Letting my weight go. Letting how I feel about myself go. Just not happy, you know? So, until you make a decision to start being happy, you won't. So, I encourage you to make the decision. Be happy. Choose you. I don't care who you're with. I don't care how your partner eats. How are you going to eat? Your partners, but also, here's the real. If you're not growing together, you're growing apart. Okay? So if you're growing apart, let them go. Let them go. If you're growing apart, if their choices are hurting your choices, or they're pushing you in a bad direction, if they're making you go, instead of you were going up, and they're making you go down, don't let them take you down. No, this is your life. Choose you. Okay? Because in my relationships, I'm not going to lie. Every person I was with, because I was obese, when I got with them, they started gaining weight. And we call it happy weight, but really it's because I had bad eating habits, and so they started developing those bad. You start spreading the bad. It ain't good. It ain't good. Now that I have better eating habits, my baby mama, she losing weight. She losing weight. She looking right. She look. Let me chill. She looking right. She looking right. You know. So you gotta recognize. Are you leading yourself in a bad direction? Because you can only lead you at first. So once you lead yourself in the right direction, you can start leading others. But if you're leading in a bad direction, you can't help others. You understand? So until you face your areas of opportunity for growth and admit to yourself, I'm not done growing. This is not the ultimate me. This is me now, but I could level up. I could go to the next level. I'm ready for the next level. I'm ready for the next level, Lord, God, Jesus. I'm ready for the next level. And he knows that. So that's why it's so important to make your decisions about your life, about you and where you're going. When I was writing my affirmations, started it like 2 years ago, and I had to rewrite them last year, and I kept changing what I wanted. I was scared to ask for too much. I was like, oh, but I want this, but I've seen that, and I want to do this, and I want to do that. And it's like, it's a process, honey. It's a process. You won't get to everything. Your life is going to be long, and having faith that your life will be long. We want to be here for a reason. We want to see things for a reason. So we all put on earth to experience. What the hell is the point of being here if you're not going to go try things and do stuff and go after your dreams? What is the point of life? What is it? Like, you just going to be here? I'm just being here. No. Snap out of it. The old you is gone. Deleted. Backspace. Move forward. Let them go. If they're not serving, they're not helping, they're not promoting you, encouraging you, supporting you, let them go. That's why I'm going to talk about my baby mama. I'm going to talk about her because she gave me permission, okay? We good like that. You understand? She my day one to the end. Day one. My baby mama. Yes. The fuck? So, okay, somebody said something. No problem. I'm here to help. Absolutely, positively. Okay, so there was a couple other traps I wanted to talk about, but I'm serious about the healthcare system, y'all. If you take care of you, you won't need the doctor. Okay, and I'm going to give y'all some tips on how to take care of you. Stay tuned. And watch my tea times. Go back to the beginning and watch me transform. Watch, girl. Watch. I'm silly. Alright, let me see what's going on. Hold on. It's so good. Alright, um, uh, uh, I'm just going through and making sure I'm doing my shit that I'm supposed to be doing for my. See, I be influencing all day long. I be out here, y'all, cause that's what God said. He said the people online. You better get on there. You better get on there and talk to the people, girl. I spoke some other monumental interviews I want to have. Okay, I'm gonna speak them now. Some other monumental podcast interviews that I want to do is Snoop Doggy Dogg, Snoop Dogg Dog Dog Dog. Let me stop. Snoop Dogg or Snoop Lion, whatever his name that he goes by. I respect him and I appreciate him, and I definitely feel like he has a lot of knowledge to share. DJ Khaled, the Most High. You understand? He talk about the Most High. He's not afraid to talk about God. He just may call it something different. You know? It's whatever. What I show y'all, what I tell y'all. Pay attention and evidence the miracle. Pay attention and evidence the miracle. Okay? I'm moving with God. So if you can't see God, you can't see me. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm not. Okay, so let me get this shit together. Okay. Snoop Dogg, DJ Khaled, Ice Cube, Martin Lawrence, B. Simone, okay? Regina Hall. I would be so excited to interview Regina Hall. She been acting for a long time, and much respect to her, because I feel like you gotta know your shit. You gotta know how to move to be a black actress, so she could teach me some things. New York. Okay, I love me some New York. You know who I'm talking about, right? From Flavor of Love. Do y'all know? You know what I'm talking about? Flavor of Love, New York. How she had her own show and she came on One More Chance and stuff like that. Yes, I'm a reality TV show fan. Okay, I know it's not necessarily for the culture, but you know what? I'm gonna make my own reality TV shows. I'm speaking this now. I'm gonna have my own network that y'all could watch my creations and stuff like that. My TV shows, my movies, and all that. And yeah. And then other people can host their content on there too, like black creators and black directors and artists. And yes. I'm so excited. All right. And the last person, actually, I have another person I want to add to the list. So another person I want to talk to is Bow Wow. I would like to talk to Drake. And I would like to talk to Chris Brown. Yes, all of them. And the last one I really need to talk to, okay, is Soulja Boy. Okay? Soulja Boy. Bruh. Soulja Boy. You freaking said there was a movie coming out with the AMC theaters. I watched your interview. I watched it multiple times. And you said the movie was coming out. That was some years ago, man. Where is the movie? He said he shot some people in his house and they came in his house and you could see the footage on the film and all this stuff. And he said he's the king of everything. He's the reason why everybody, and all this influencing. And I give him respect. But where is the movie? Let me watch it. And then at least I could tell people that there's a movie. Because I'm showing them the interview and they're just like, Soulja is something else, you know? But I have respect. I have much respect to all the black creators who have ever existed, because they paved the way for the rest of us. You understand? These TikTokers, they didn't start not too long ago, and they blow up. YouTubers, they be blowing up. If you about something and you authentic and you being your true self, people can really relate to that. So I encourage you to be yourself. Always be yourself, okay? Let me see. What else do I have for you? Because I have to get going. I have to hurry up. Got some other topics I got to talk about. Okay, another trap I want to talk about. 2 more traps. This one trap kind of leads to the next trap. So one trap I want to talk about is people living in, and I'm not downing anybody for doing it. I'm not downing it. You do what you got to do, girl. Do what you got to do. But do what's best for your family, your household, your unit. Our units, sometimes they be broken. But you got to take what you got and do your best with it. And move on to bigger and better heights. The projects is not a forever thing. Section 8 housing is not a forever thing. It's a temporary means to what you may need in the moment, but it's not forever. Because you can't leave behind an apartment. Okay? You can't leave behind an apartment. Unless you own it. You understand? Your kids, they need a roof over their heads. They shouldn't have to worry about rent. Because rent is someone else always controlling your future. Do you want someone to be able to say, like, 1 month, it's like, oh, the rent is $900 this month. Oh, sorry, guys. Actually, the rent is $1,100 this month. Oh, sorry, guys. Actually, the rent is $1,400 this month. Oh, sorry, guys. The rent is actually $1,700 for a 1-bedroom in the hood. Our dollar, like, I'm not even going to get into that. But I'm just saying that renting is someone else controlling your future. They always decide how much, and if they decide to put you out, they can just put you out. If they switch over to new owners, and the new owners is like, the price done raised, you have to leave. And so that's where the whole me wanting to own an apartment building thing comes in, because I want to keep affordable housing strong. You know, I want to make money as a real estate investor, of course, but I also want to give access, especially to people who are with dogs. I don't want dog owners to freaking have to, I don't want dog owners to lose their dogs because they can't find anywhere else to live. That's not nice. That's not nice. So I'm not cool with that. But the projects is a temporary means to an end result. Meaning you need to take whatever you have now, whatever you want to learn, figure out what you want to learn, go learn it. YouTube, y'all. YouTube is where I learned almost everything I know. Literally. How to take care of my hair, how to take care of my skin, how to take care of my body, how to dress. YouTube. How to video edit, how to film. Practice in YouTube. Practice in YouTube. And if you can afford to invest in yourself, buy the course. Buy the damn course. Because the second that you invest in yourself is you finally taking yourself seriously. A lot of us, we don't. We'll be like, yeah, I'll just do it later. I'll get to it when I can. No, get to it now. Get to it now. Because tomorrow's never promised, honey. It's not. You ain't gotta buy my course. Just buy the damn course. Whatever course you want to learn. Go to Udemy. 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 Okay? That's how I pronounce it. Alright, the last system I would like to expose is the prison system. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So basically, I transcribe my interviews. And they're transcribed, but they're in a Word document. At first, I wanted to do a blog post and have it be SEO and stuff like that and drive traffic from Google. But now that I think about it, I feel like I'd rather keep the transcriptions in a Word document just because I want whoever's in to be in. I don't want people to come across my information and learn that I'm sharing the real with y'all, because this is information that people have gotten killed for. You know, people have gotten killed for telling you the truth, that how they told us to eat is a lie. And I'm not doing that. I'm living a long life. I'm going to be smart about it. So if you guys are deaf, if you are deaf or hard of hearing and you would like to have transcriptions of my podcast episodes, you can click the link that's listed below. And yeah, so you can have access to. The access is for everybody. I'm not picky with the access, okay? Now, what else? What else? The prison system. Okay, so the prison system is a trap. It's a trap. So the violence, gangs, and drugs in our community can lead for people to go into the prison system. People have been arrested and imprisoned for weed, something that is legal in the state that I live in. When I smoke my weed, I'm doing so legally, okay? I don't care what they say. It's legal. I'm allowed to have it. I have the card and everything. I'm going to tell y'all how to get your own card in the next video, so stay tuned. But if you haven't already, you need to go back to the beginning and learn what it is that I have to tell you, because you might get the key to the door that you're trying to unlock. The door that has just been like, I don't know how to get in there. How do I smash that shit open? Take heed and pay attention and take note. Okay? These are systems we don't want to get trapped in. We don't want to be trapped in a system, and we want to avoid and be preventative and protect ourselves at all costs. Okay? So take your time. Take your time and move at your pace. Baby steps will get you there, I promise. But if you don't start stepping, you're never getting there. I promise you. So, in Jesus' name, I hope and pray that you guys got a blessing and some encouragement and some motivation, some knowledge in this video. I hope and pray that you got what you needed today. I do. And I hope and pray that this is inspiring you to start making some positive changes in your life, okay? We all need to grow. We all do. I need some growing, girl. I need some growing, but it's all right. All right. I will see you guys in the next video, and I love and appreciate you guys. Love y'all. Bye.